It's week 1 of the 20.
Greg Zuerlein now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. As we get a peek at the number 2 overall pick from the 2016 draft, standing at 6'5", Carson Wentz.
And when you look at him, you see that he's got all the tools you want in a quarterback. The big frame, the quick release, strong arm, has escapability. The issue sometimes, tries to do too much. Instead of just taking the throws that are available to him, and occasionally turnovers get him into trouble.
Now a play fake. Wentz. Blitz coming, and down he goes. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss. So much for coming out throwing, as it leads to an early 2nd down and long. Another try after the first down sack. Wentz under pressure. They got him again. That is Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Here's Wentz to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. Nick Bosa in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. Here's Bradley Pinion now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Taking on the midfield logo. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. So now you've got their offense coming out for the first time with great initial field position. They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance.
And just think about what his ceiling in the NFL could be, because when you go back to his 1 collegiate season as a starter, the full season, he went undefeated, didn't throw an interception, and ran for over 1,000 yards as well. When you see him hit the field, you see a possible superstar in the making.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Yellow, blue, stick, mega.
Working from the gun, Lance. Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. And the Giants will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. And not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? It looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Wentz on the give to Sanders. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Wentz. Throw left side taken in by Galladay. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 19. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
They fake the give. Now Wentz. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They need to make
touchdown Giants. Daniel Bellinger, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Giants use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Gano the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. That time a 9-play drive, and it was finished off with a touchdown by Daniel Bellinger. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. From the 6. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter. As they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
Hey, go Fury. Blaster, 6.
They fake the handoff. Now Lance. Man open. That's Deebo Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
Black Ultra. Flag 2. Yellow blue. Red, yellow.
Shotgun now for Lance. It returns it right back to Samuel. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains. And really, it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised if they'll come right back to him again. They haven't shown the propensity to be able to stop him.
He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And that run was memorable for only one reason. There's absolutely no place to run with the football. No gaps, no creases, no gain.
Steel, black. No red. Real green.
On 2nd down, here's Lance. And he fires one incomplete.
They'll give them some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. Drops this underneath. It's Mitchell. And he'll be stopped here well short of the 1st down at the 24-yard line. Lance to throw for it on 4th down. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
What an excellent end result for them. But let's go back to the decision, first of all, to go for it all on 4th down. A lot of pressure on the quarterback's shoulders, but they knew he could handle it. Makes the right read there, gets the ball to his receiver. They get the 1st down. It's now 1st and goal.
Hurry, hurry.
Throwing now is Lance. And this is going to be intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. And the Giants are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. 1st and 10. On play action, it's Wentz. That ball's caught. Aguilar right side. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Another 1st down, this time on a gain of 19. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. That's caught by Galladay. Touchdown, Giants. Kenny Galladay, 66 yards. And the Giants go up by 2 touchdowns. Gano for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it's capped off by the touchdown from Kenny Galladay. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Niners set to take over on offense. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Hey, check Mega. Ball red.
Lance now on 1st down. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Blaster, 6. Ultra, go ultra. Ready.
The Lance going to throw. Taking a shot for Samuel. And this is caught. Touchdown. Curtis Samuel, 39 yards. And the 49ers are back within a score. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will get into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion will cut this down to a 6-point game. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. And New York set to take the field. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
From the 27, Wentz. He finds his target, Ebron. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 23 yards the pickup there. From midfield, here's Wentz. And that's complete to Sanders. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and 11. Again, they'll throw with Wentz. This pass complete to Galladay on the crossing route. And he's going to have a first down, and they get into field goal range here at the 29. On first down, Wentz buying time to his left. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
I certainly like what he did right there because he smartly wanted to avoid forcing anything downfield because nothing appeared to be open. Nice harmless slide there to avoid the big hit, and he gets a small gain on the play.
Gano's kick is good, and that'll boost their lead to 9. It's 17-8. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Okay, ready?
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. Play action, now it's Lance. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The 49er offense set to go to begin quarter number 3. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
From the 31, Lance. That's over the middle and caught by Aiyuk. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Here we go, set, drill green.
Throwing on first down is Lance. And he will find his man Samuel. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A good pickup there at 22. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 38. On play action, Lance. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Giants are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And their defense just helped him out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
It's a gain of 34. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now Wentz. Sanders has it over the middle. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish.
A throw for Golladay is going to be intercepted. And the Niners are going to get the football back at their own 17. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half.
Hey, move.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Lance taking a shot for Samuel. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Ultra. Ready?
Now a play fake. Lance completes it to Samuel. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A very solid gain of 27.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did for big yardage and a 1st down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
On 2nd down, here's Mitchell. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Wentz. It's caught by Aguilar. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Wentz now on 1st down. Steps away, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Nick Bosa getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Wentz. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
Let's go, great.
Wentz now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. And the 49ers force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, third quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. 2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener.
Fight 60. Steal. Check steal.
They run over center with Mitchell. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the fourth and final quarter.
Hey, check Vega.
Off of play action, here's Lance. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Ready. Ultra. Go ultra. Ready.
Going for it, it's Mitchell. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Ready.
To throw, it's Lance. This one caught by Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That one goes for 24 yards.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Back to the ground here, Mitchell. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Black ultra. Check two.
Throwing now is Lance. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Ready, ready. Draw, 10. Flag blue. Cut.
Desperation time here. Lance. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Giants are going to get the football back. Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Another run here with Sanders. And look at this. For the second straight play, the 49er defense drops him for a loss. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. Throwing now is Wentz. And that is incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Personal foul, unnecessary run defense.
Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
The last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. Lance looking to throw it. And that'll be incomplete. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, 49ers.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
They'll try and run it here. And he will get into the end zone. So how about that for putting it on the line? They've taken the lead by a point here in the 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
That'll give them 8 that time, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight one-point game. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
But he picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Right back to Sanders on 1st down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. On the counter now, it's Sanders. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the 1st. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for New York. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. So Lance and the Niners down 17-16, a little under a minute to go. This is only week 1 of the season, folks. Get strapped in as they come up here 1st and 10. Here's Lance. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready up? Hey, confused.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And some room to maneuver. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Ready, break. Hey, green, black, got.
Lance looking to throw. his throw incomplete.
With no timeouts left, that's a dangerous proposition working the middle of the field. Fortunately for them, that one fell incomplete.
A field goal from this spot would be 51 yards. They'll try to move it closer on third down. Now Lance. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there, picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are on the field?
And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on first and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. They'll run with Mitchell. He takes it across for the touchdown. They've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth. CD, that was an all-or-nothing drive to win this football game, and they rose to the occasion to take the lead here in the waning moments.
And how about how they got it done? No timeouts left. They take it downfield, execute perfectly, and get it done. Now they don't leave their opponent with a heck of a lot of time on the clock.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And New York set to take the field. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slip.
Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Niners have just about sewn up this football game. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception.
And this is taken in at the 5. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. First down, here's Mitchell. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Lance back to throw. And this will be caught. We'll forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. CD, always a little extra excitement for week 1 and one of our early window games.